Picture this. On one hand, we have little Johnny. Little Johnny is just the average student athlete. He goes to train, his parents wake him up and take him to training and make him play sports and everything, and he has to get good grades, and he does it. But in sports, he doesn't challenge himself, he's just comfortable. He has talent, he's good at the sport, but he's just comfortable because nobody else can match him. So he just gets comfortable and keeps playing just casually without effort and just moving the ball easily and anything. But he doesn't challenge himself, so he doesn't grow. But then on the other hand, we have Maximus. Maximus is the same. He goes to training, he's a student athlete. He's going to school and getting good grades because he's a student. In sports, he's always challenging himself. He's asking the setter to set the ball higher. He's asking his teammates to pass the ball longer because he wants to run more and challenge himself to grow. Now, which one would you choose to be? But before we continue, hi, I'm Obi, and I'm here to guide you through your student athlete journey by sharing experiences from my own student athlete journey. As in this story I just shared, you have to choose either or. You have to either be the average student athlete who just does everything without effort and doesn't put many, basically no effort at all into anything because you're talented. But there's no point in improving if you're already better than everybody else. Or you can also choose being the better athlete. You can choose to be like Maximus. You can choose to be the one who gets good grades, who puts the effort, who challenges himself to grow. I personally am in both side was and am on both sides of the spectrum. I was at one point in little Johnny's place. I was the average student athlete. I used to be so good where I could just do everything without effort. I didn't need to study. I didn't need to learn anything because I can retain information pretty easily. So I don't have the need to study. And in sports, I'm like super tall. I don't really need to jump a lot. So I can just comfortably put no effort into it. Nobody can reach me anyways. But then I realized that was the wrong mentality. And then I changed to being more like Maximus, where I am now studying, focusing more on my studies as well, making sure I get good grades, making sure I study more to get even better grades than without just studying. And I'm also pushing myself in sports. I am always trying to jump higher, I'm always trying to run faster, I'm always trying to be more explosive with my gameplay. In volleyball, you have to be explosive. You cannot just be standing there. And yeah, even though most middle blockers, that's what they do. They're just like static and just jump to block and get back down, open to spike and everything. I want to be more explosive. I want to be a better middle blocker. I want to be able to play at a high level, even better than those who are already at the higher level. I gotta be better. I gotta upgrade my skills. I gotta develop my explosiveness even more. And just as Maximus, the way to grow is by challenging yourself. If you can jump, I don't know, let's say you can touch rim at 10 feet on the basketball court, try to touch the backboard. Try to touch higher on the backboard every time. That's what I'm doing. I'm pushing myself to jump higher and touch higher on the backboard of the basketball hoop at my school. I'm pushing myself with my friend. That's another big one. Your friends can push you way further because if you challenge them and they challenge you in return, you both will grow. This is the same with my friend Alvaro. Alvaro and I are just pushing each other constantly. We have this friendly competition where we try to outdo each other in a sane way because we both jump really high. He's a little shorter than me, but like he jumps really high. We can both touch rim. We can both almost dunk, and it's just a friendly competition that's not only brought us together because we're like brothers from different mothers now, but it's also pushing us to grow. He was on my team last season, and we were just such a good duo. We both still have improvements to make, but we were just such a good duo because we jump higher than most people. We are more explosive than most people, even though we're bigger and heavier. I talk heavier because of me, but even though we are bigger and taller and jump higher than others, we're more explosive than most players, and that's what actually helped us get far. We got to the to the finals actually of the tournament, and we pushed through. Mostly him and I, obviously the seller and the team also contributed, but we also had our highlights. We had our explosiveness. We had our high jumping. We were jumping more than the whole other teams across the whole tournament. But that was thanks to us pushing each other during trainings, pushing each other outside of training, pushing each other constantly. And that pushing each other made us grow. You can do the same. You have to find a friend who will push you, find a friend who will challenge you, find a friend who will try to outdo you daily and constantly. That's the type of friend that will push you to be better. That's the type of friend you should find that will push you to actually playing high level. That's the friend who will push you to actually study and get better grades. And that's the type of friend that you should be and you should find as well. The best way I have found that you can actually improve pretty fast and actually track your progress on how you improve is setting goals and milestones. When you set goals and milestones, you set a standard to what you can aim for to actually improve. And once you get that improvement, you move that mouse you move that goal higher or just go to a different milestone. That's why I prefer the milestones, because you can set multiple and you can progressively be getting one after the other. And once you reach every single milestone, or like once you reach any milestone, you'll feel proud, you'll feel happy, you feel accomplished, and you feel improved. And there's also the sense that you can actually push even further, and you'll have that hunger to grow once you actually keep growing consistently. And when you grow, you push yourself to the next level, you push yourself to playing better, you push yourself to outdoing your friend if you're still challenging your friend, and you push forward and keep improving. Another big part of that improvement is actually improving outside of training and outside of challenging your friend. One of those things that you can actually improve to boost your improvement in the challenging yourself is sleeping more. Sleeping more will get you enough rest to recover your muscles completely. It will give you enough rest to your mind so that you can actually feel accomplished and you can actually feel productive and you can actually feel in the right state of mind. Another one that should actually improve is your diet. Eating junk food is not a good source of fuel for your body. Food is your main source of fuel. And if you eat trash sources of fuel, if you eat trash food, junk food, fried food, fast food, whatever trash you can eat, you'll probably play the same trash. One time every 3 4 months won't affect you. But if you eat that daily, you will play worse than ever. I have felt it myself. I've eaten clean for 1 month, and even though it was every one meal after like 30 days of not eating anything dirty, anything fried, I felt horrible at training after eating heavy and eating junk food. I didn't feel right, and that actually brought me to be better at taking care of my diet. Because the better I ate, the better I played, and the better source of fuel that I ate, the better I played, and the more energy I had. The nights I ate tacos and burger and something else, whatever it has been that it was junk food, and played a match the next day, I played horrible. I couldn't concentrate. I had brain fog. I had everything horrible, and I just didn't play good. But the days I ate clean, I had eggs for breakfast, I had something clean for dinner, I would play better and I would play with a clear mind. I would have clear thoughts and I could concentrate on the game. You should improve your diet in order to play better and also push yourself further, together with sleeping more and together with challenging yourself physically and mentally and everything. And yeah, that's the way to improve. Just push yourself. And yeah, that's gonna be all for today. Remember, Jesus Christ loves you. He's the only way to heaven. And do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Peace. Mwah.